Put some respect on us now. Instead of saying MHF is back, Ed.
MHF is back, baby.
Put some respect on us, you know? And listen.
And finally, MHF has come back to you.
65 million years. MHF is back. Someone said no dusty ticks allowed. What do you mean no dusty ticks allowed? What does that even mean? We don't even have dusty ticks. We have good ticks only and edgy ticks. Finally back. Hit that like button, people. Manchester City look... listen, I'm going to just tell you something, right? Okay, fuck this. Fuck this like intro and shit like this. The big teams look, even though they are vulnerable, they're just too strong for the rest of the league. Too strong. Like, even though we'll talk about Liverpool yesterday a little bit, even though Bournemouth had a scare and all this stuff, but bro, like Liverpool are too strong for them. Manchester City are too strong for the rest of the league. Spurs are strong. Like the firepower that the top teams have added. And I had a take on Twitter. I said that I have a feeling that the top six, the big six, will be the top six in this season. The big six are going to be the top six this season. Hit that like button if you're here, guys.
Guys, sorry, we forgot to say big up to the Football Terrace for the raid. Everyone who just joined us from the Football Terrace, please like and subscribe now. And listen, guys, the reason why we need your help with the like button is because Mo bottled it this whole summer. So we're going to be back with MHF now step by step. So we need you guys' help. So please like, share, comment, subscribe. We need you guys' help, man. Every like helps this channel grow, specifically after the absence. So please like and subscribe.
Yalla, let's like the video. Spurs actually look good. Mohamed Kudus is look great. But listen, I actually want to start talking about Manchester City and Liverpool.
Spurs. Who cares about Spurs? What's wrong with this guy? He's starting us off. We're back on MHF after like 5 years, and he's like, Spurs look really good.
What's the point of Spurs?
Spurs. Spurs are scary.
Man City beat Wolves. Are you
Wolves
scared?
Away. Burnley is going to be 20th this season.
Are you scared of Man City yet? Did you look at your team?
If they sign Rodrigo,
No, what if they don't sign Rodrigo? Did you see Reijnders today?
Rodrigo, no, then I'm
not you know what? You know, fuck the comparison. Let me start the agendas. Here we go, guys.
Here we go. First agenda of the season. Mo Genda's back. Yes.
No, Mo Genda's back. You know what? This season, Mo Genda's back. We're gonna do analysis and everything, but it's real agendas.
Thank you for.
But they are real. They are real.
Real agendas. Hello.
They're real agendas. Like it's objective agendas. Okay. objective agendas.
Mm.
The record signing of the Premier League playing at home yesterday with the best players in the league in Van Dijk, McAllister, Salah, Konate, under the one of the best managers in the league, Florian Wirtz. Look good. I did a video yesterday. People didn't like it. I said Wirtz look good. There are many things in the game that I liked Wirtz that he did. Between the lines, the movement. He's actually now, I can see the vision of Arne Slot, double pivot, Wirtz in the 10 in the pockets, between the lines. Great movement, very good, look good. But he looked just good. Okay? Tijani Reijnders coming to Manchester City, no Rodri, no Foden, Kevin De Bruyne left, no Marmoush, didn't start and then we're seeing Tijani Reijnders playing like the best player in the league, right?
Mm-hmm.
One of them is half the price of the others. I need someone to explain to me how Reijnders today, away from home, playing against Wolves, look like a world beater, look like fantastic, and Wirtz looked good, only good yesterday, like one of the guys. The record signing of the Premier League. Halas?
True, yes.
The record signing of the Premier League. He looked good. I'm not gonna do the overboard, like, oh my God. Someone commented on my video yesterday, it's like, Wirtz looked shit. I'm like, did you watch the game? Did you watch the movement? Did you watch the passes? Like, how is he look shit? Look shit is like when he comes into the game and he looks so shit, like miss passes, shit. But he looked good. I'm saying he looked like Adi. He looked okay with Liverpool. But Tijani Reijnders today looked different. He looked something else. He looked like he is amazing. Explain.
Okay. Perfect. I would like to take the people back to a journey 3 years ago. Community Shield game. Mr. Erling Haaland missed the sitter while Darwin Núñez scored. We went away to Fulham. Darwin Núñez scored and Haaland didn't score in the first game week. 3 years later, Haaland has shattered every goals record known to mankind while Núñez is at Al Hilal. No player who's new to the league should be judged on game week 1. Sharky could score today and then for the next 10 games don't score. Then what? You look like an idiot today. That's the problem. So it's just about giving people a little bit of time. He's coming from a new league. Yesterday when I was on the watch along, you want to know half the time?
Because Reijnders was coming from because Reijnders last season was playing in the same league.
La, of course, Reijnders had an unbelievable. Yeah, but here's the thing. Okay, no problem. I'll give you an example from my own club. McAllister was Premier League proven. Szoboszlai wasn't. Szoboszlai, when he first came in, remember Hungarian Gerard? Remember that? Yeah. First 2 months, everyone was like, oh my God, Szoboszlai. And then McAllister, as soon as he got used to the team, he gelled with the team. He's been our best. So
your take is Wirtz is going to look better than Reijnders for the remainder of the season?
Not for the remainder of the season. When he gels, yani. He could gel after 3 games, after 4 games.
So who's going to be better, Reijnders or Wirtz?
I think Wirtz is going to be the best attacking midfielder in the whole league this season.
Better than Palmer, better than...
Yeah, Habibi, yes, if we don't consider penalties. عرفت?
Did you watch Reijnders today and how he looked?
Yes,
and
I
how
did. He
he's
was
silky.
Yeah,
we have to admit Reijnders is phenomenal. Oh my God. Reijnders is 27 versus 22. Basically, Wirtz was one of the best players. And I'm going to say it because people was one of the best players in the world 2 seasons ago. In the world. Not only in the Bundesliga. When they won the league, he was one of the best players in the world.
You know that Wirtz is the only German player nominated for the Ballon d'Or this season?
And that's why.
Yes,
so why?
The quality is there,
but to be honest with you, when you...
you're a smart man. You have to be very honest with this. No player should be judged after 1 game. Or
Nobody.
Even 5.
No, I'm not judging. I'm not.
Time.
Did you see me here say that he's shit?
No. He can outperform Sharky, all these players, bro. He just needs a bit of time.
Reijnders.
Yesterday when I was watching the game, bro, there were a couple of moments where I'm like, bro, like this ain't the Bundesliga.
So why didn't Wirtz play as good as Reijnders? Why did Reijnders play better than Wirtz? Explain this to me. Is it management? By the way, and I'm going to tell you, the City team today is not as good as the Liverpool team that played yesterday. You know that.
Yeah, but we didn't have Graham.
Like Gakpo is better than Doku. By the way, even today, you watch Doku and you watch Gakpo, like there's levels to this game.
Okay, so who's better, Haaland or thingy?
Or Ekitike. Haaland. You know, Haaland today didn't contribute to the game other than the goals he scored.
Maybe it doesn't matter. You score the goals.
No.
don't you?
But actually, Holland doesn't help Reijnders. It's the other way around. Football-wise, Holland doesn't help
has the better
Reijnders
midfield?
today.
Who has the better midfield?
Liverpool. You're telling me that Nico Gonzalez, Bernardo Silva, and Reijnders on paper is better than Szoboszlai, McAllister, Wirtz? Absolutely not. Nobody would pick that. If I'm giving you 3 midfielders today to start, Nico Gonzalez, Reijnders, or Bernardo Silva, you're choosing Wirtz, McAllister, Szoboszlai. Are you mad?
Wirtz was very
Are you
disappointing.
mad?
But Wirtz was very
He
disappointing.
wasn't disappointing. You're falling for the trap. He was
I'm
he
not.
was
I
good.
don't
He was
think
just good. He wasn't disappointing. He wasn't.
Yeah, like in terms of like the level that you're talking about. But he will get
Exactly.
there.
The level I'm expecting from the record signing of the Premier League.
Yeah, but he will get there. It just takes a bit of time. That's it. You
What
just
about the
need to
physicality?
get used
I
to the
actually
league.
think there is a problem with him yesterday. He got shoved off the ball too many times. Too
Yeah,
many
that's what I'm
times.
saying. It's not Bundesliga, so he has to get used to the league.
Like Tijani Reijnders today was physically very strong. He was controlling, bro. He was controlling the game, like up and down the pitch. He was everywhere, right? Why are people analyzing after one game? Okay, what do you want us to do? Tell us. Okay, so you know what? We shouldn't analyze the football that was played. Liverpool.
Fellas, thanks for
didn't-
watching, guys. Bye bye.
Thank you for watching. Like it's finished.
Also,
We're done
another
here.
example: Caicedo away at West Ham gave away a penalty. Chelsea lost 3-1.
And he
Some people
started
have
the
had-
season slow.
My point is, some people who are even Premier League experienced have had way worse debuts.
Are you still confident you're going to win the league if you don't sign?
Yeah.
By the way, I'm just going to say there are 2 problems yesterday. Liverpool must sign a center back, and must sign a striker.
Yeah, he's coming.
It can't continue like this. You really light up top. Chiesa helped you yesterday, but you know that we have seen Chiesa.
Yeah, he's coming.
Yeah, he's coming 100%.
Yeah.
We'll see if Gay comes
Maybe
in.
30 million makes a difference for a club like Palace. You know this.
I know, but Isak, to be honest with you, Ekitike, did you see Alan Shearer yesterday saying that? By the way, everyone that is saying Ekitike this, he was better than Wirtz. He was Liverpool's best player, to be honest with you, yesterday. He was amazing. He was phenomenal. And I said that in the preseason. I said that Ekitike looked like a player that is ready for the Premier League. Ready for the Premier League. The movement, dropping deep and being a number 9. Like Ekitike yesterday did 2 things that a forward needs to do to actually do both aspects, being the false 9 and being the number 9. Number 1, moving off the shoulder of the defenders, and in the same time, he's dropping deep and playing the false 9 and creating for his teammates. That it was phenomenal, to be honest with you, Ekitike yesterday. Mohamed Salah, I think the game is being taken away from him. Wirtz, okay, you watch Wirtz more than me. There's something I noticed yesterday.
Your mic is bugging, like you're underwater. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, because I played the Inter game on the side.
Mm-hmm.
Is that good now?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah. So, does Wirtz always drift left? Is he
Yes.
someone? Because the majority of the highlights I'm watching him at Leverkusen, he's coming off the left. Do you think that will affect Mohamed Salah's game, or will free Mohamed Salah? Because you know Gakpo.
I don't think the game is being taken away from Salah at all. I think Salah yesterday got into a lot of dangerous positions. I think him and Ekitike just need to get used to each other. The problem is sometimes Salah was playing a cutback for Ekitike while Ekitike was running in behind. And sometimes he was playing in behind passes when Ekitike wanted to cut back. I think those 2 will combine amazingly well. Just like with Isak, they're going to combine really well. The problem is you just need to be a bit patient, bro. That's it. Like, I think it's just a matter of patience. It's not a matter of overreacting after one game and doing too much and saying too much. That's the thing. So I think it's just we have to be a little bit of patience. See? There you go. Watch this.
Oh, how was Kai Wirtz 120 million pounds? Bro, you know the pressure is going to be on him. You know eyes are going to be on him. For the whole season, eyes are going to be on him. Big up my man. It's the first super chat, guys, in months on MHF. So thank you so much for the super chat. Do you think he's going to... Can he have a Wirtz season where he's like loved by Liverpool fans, protected, but actually bantered by others? I'm like, listen, you know what? Wirtz is a good player. Can he? I think he's going to be good for the Premier League and everything. But again, the physicality is a little bit lacking by him, to be honest. But I wanted to actually touch on City. City look too strong. I know it's one game, but City looks so strong. To be honest, that's without Rodri.
I know that you see that I'm on my phone. I told the guys even earlier on my watch along. لازم افتح الباب لأمي. She keeps texting me like, when do you finish work? Are you working? Are you live? Blah blah blah. So I'm just responding to her. The chat already know. I told them even on my watch along. So and my dad is outside as well. So I need to figure out like when am I supposed to go open the door, bro? Look, you cannot say stuff like Kai Wirtz after one game. Like some players who hit the ground running eventually fall off, and or vice versa.
You guys are. But to be honest with you, I'm going to have to say something. Liverpool don't look as strong as I expected them to be yesterday in terms of like the midfield and the defense. I know that Gravenberch didn't play. But again, tactically, having Wirtz there who ran a lot, he runs a lot, right? But tactically, you look a little bit wide open. Kirkes, by the way, Kirkes got cooked. He was cooked yesterday, to be honest with you. He wasn't as good. By the way, stop. Will be the same. And I don't know why people are. He's spamming. Someone is spamming.
Who?
The chat. Someone is spamming, and Sean took care of it. Thank you, Sean, for being for that. Ali's saying Mo seen Newcastle fans chanting against Isak. No, I didn't. To be honest with you, I actually woke up in the red card situation, and I kept reading the updates. The game is boring, bro. That's what I say. Newcastle, Aston Villa, they aren't finishing top 5, bro. They aren't. The Isak situation affected Newcastle massively, by the way. Massively, bro.
Isak, today, I'll be honest with you, Newcastle looked like shit today. And that's why I say what I've said, like about this Newcastle side 100 times. I think them losing out to Isak is going to hurt them a lot. But it's not just losing out on Isak, it's the fact that they haven't elevated their team or their squad. You get me? That's the bigger problem here. You know, like that's for me the biggest issue with this Isak with this Newcastle situation. And we go back to all the debates that me and you had. You get me? Like it's just the problem is they've just failed to execute so bad that you watch them today and they're almost like not as excited for the season as they should be, you know?
Yeah, 100%. They aren't as excited for the season as they should be. But in the same time, like listen, I thought Liverpool would be stronger than this. I thought Man City would not be as strong as today. It's a one game. Maybe it's a reaction to one game. I didn't think that Spurs would be as strong as today. I don't think Spurs are any threat to any one of the top 4 yet. Unless they get Eze and Savinho. Not yet. I need to see more of Spurs. To be honest with you, I'm going to say something. People are not going to like what I'm about to say, people. Guys, it's 400 people, 350 people. Guys, we need to reach 200 likes like immediately. But do you think Arsenal will have the same firepower as Liverpool and Man City? If they don't sign anyone? Because it looks like Eze is going to go to Spurs. Arsenal are trying to chase Rodrigo. But that Rodrigo position is so tricky, you know? It depends. Do you see Arsenal having the same firepower? Because they play Man United tomorrow, and I want to talk about the game a little bit. Do you see them having that same firepower? Like someone actually tweeted and said, I don't see Arsenal have this vim. You know the vim that Ekitike, Salah, Gakpo, Man City with Haaland, Oscar, Bob, Reijnders.
I think tomorrow's game is going to tell us a lot about Arsenal. And way more than that's going to tell us about Manchester United. Because, listen, Manchester United have zero expectations on them. Let's say Man United lose tomorrow. No one gives a fuck. Like,
nobody cares.
Man United lost. They finished 15th. I think tomorrow it's going to tell us a lot about them. It's going to tell us a lot about the managers. It's going to tell us a lot about the team. That's the thing for me. That's the issue. Wallahi, that's the issue. So
you know what? Husam Wallahi raised some points even before last season started on the terrace and when we were doing shows everywhere. He mentioned something called a spark in football. Like I think Ekitike provided a spark. New blood in the Liverpool attack. I hope that Eucharist provides the same. The thing about Eucharist, from what I'm watching Eucharist, he's more of a a number 9 striker. He's not like Ekitike getting involved in the game as much. Like, I still think that Arsenal need that off your seat player. Like today, Reijnders, every time he got the ball, it's off your seat. Something happening. Is it going to be Saka? But the problem with Saka is that as brilliant as he is, he has been with Arsenal for a while. Like, he's not someone who is new. You know, like nobody is watching Saka and like, oh, it's a new player. He's different. Ekitike yesterday provided that spark for Liverpool, to be honest. Like even Salah, and I'm going to have the same energy for Salah and Saka. Like Salah yesterday, yeah, he's there. You know he's going to score. It's the opening day of the season. Nine season wonders, as people say. One season wonder is 9 season wonder now. So Salah is like not providing the spark for Liverpool. It was Ekitike, you know. It was Frimpong, by the way. Frimpong provided, like every time Frimpong got the ball on the right side, like, oh, he's going to do something. He's going to do something. Will Arsenal have a spark tomorrow? I don't know. But we'll talk about Arsenal when we come to Arsenal tomorrow. But listen, the league is going to be exciting, but I think it's going to be exciting up top. Chelsea, though, it depends. Chelsea win tomorrow. I think
you're all over the place. Do you want to talk about Chelsea or Arsenal or Man United?
It's all over the place. It's just all over the place. I'm talking about the top 4. I'm talking about the all of them. The top 4. All of them. To be honest, like all of them. I actually, okay, so there's one more thing that I wanted to say about Liverpool yesterday. He is off the bench saving Liverpool. Did you have a doubt that you would actually drop the game?
No, actually, the ones who will watch me in the chat right now, who are there on my watch along, will tell you. I actually said it's so us now to go from 2-0 to 2-2 and then score a dramatic goal at the end. I think Slot yesterday made the biggest mistake of the game, but then he rectified it immediately, which is Endo right back. That's the problem. That was the biggest problem for me because he was out there on an island by himself and just didn't work.
Oh, okay.
Just didn't work.
Yeah, the Endo. I said that Endo is not a good player for Liverpool. Liverpool moved past Endo. They are much better than the year that Endo played, and Liverpool are lacking someone. Like Endo should have been sold and he should have signed someone else, in my opinion, but he didn't. He's not a good in the midfield. He's not good at the right back. Like he's not good. He's just an average footballer, older. He doesn't suit the energy that Liverpool have. He doesn't suit anything that like the tacticals and everything is just. Konate looked a little bit iffy yesterday, a little bit. But again, I don't think his head is focused so much on Liverpool now. I think until he signs a contract or knows that he's staying that year after. I think at the current moment, there is a lot of speculations around Konate and that will affect him. It affects every player. Any player, it affects any player in the world will be affected by contract talks, everyone. And I think Konate is going to be affected by that contract talk. He's not going to be fully focused on Liverpool, to be honest with you. But this title race is going to be down to the wire. I know that it's one game, but the problem is I see a lot of teams that are not as strong. Like even, I had like a little bit on Fulham and Brighton. Like, listen, down from the top 4, the league
one thing me and you can both agree on is that we have really missed football.
Yeah.
You know, watching the Premier League is something special, honestly. There is nothing like it.
Yeah, I love the Premier League. It's the best league in the world. It's the best league in the world, and no one can convince me otherwise. Mo, you are being disingenuous. About what, Joe? You just, about what? I'm being disingenuous about what? About what?
About what?
Like, tell me, Joe, about what? Serie A merchant, by the way. I'm not a Serie A merchant. I said that many times. That Serie A is dead. He's dead. Serie A is dead. He's absolutely dead.
2 weeks ago, I sent Mo a short on YouTube looking at one of the Inter AC Milan games from like 2 years ago, from 20 years ago, sorry. And it was like so depressing. If you're like a Serie A fan, bro, you'll be depressed, literally. Like it's just unbelievably depressing.
Yes, Triple A, because I'm not an Inter fan. Yes. You don't see me watching Inter on watch-alongs. You can actually tell I'm not an Inter fan. I don't like Inter. Inter is not my team. I don't like them. I'm pretending to like Inter. Pretend. Always pretending to like Inter. Yes. It brings me money. It makes a lot of money, by the way.
Triple A,
Like,
bro. No one. At the end of the day, you guys are hypocrites. I'll be honest with you guys. And like we've literally tried this before. If we sit up here and talk about Inter, unless they lose and they got humiliated, no one gives a shit. Like let's just be honest. Let's just be honest. You know, that's just the truth. That's the thing. So yeah, no one would be interested.
You are mean disingenuous because City and Liverpool looked vulnerable at the back, and you're saying there is a big gap between the top four and the rest of the league. That is the whole point. Because even Man City looked vulnerable at the back. They won 4-0. That is the gap that I'm talking about, Joe. Liverpool yesterday should not have won the game, and they still won 4-2. The quality in attack, the gap in the quality is massive. Because the gap in attack, like even if Liverpool conceded 2, they still won 4. Even if Man City conceded some chances, they still won 4-0. That is the gap. Tomorrow we'll know the real gap. If Arsenal win tomorrow against Man United, it's confirmed. Look at Spurs today. Gap in quality. Spurs have Kudus. They're trying to sign Eze. They're trying to sign Zavinho. There is a gap. There's a gap in attack. Even if you create chances, the big teams are going to outscore you. The only problem that is going to happen is injuries. If teams get injuries, if Reijnders get injured, if Haaland gets injured, if Salah gets injured, McAllister, I think that is going to be the problem. But other than injuries, all teams fit. I think Liverpool, as of now, the quality in Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, Manchester City is too much for the rest of the Prem. It's too much for the rest of the Premier League. And you can't convince me otherwise. Like we saw today, Wolves are trying so hard, and Man City with ease, bang, bang, Reijnders dribble, pass to Rico Lewis, goal, 1-0. And then the second, then the third, and then the
Rico
fourth.
Lewis was amazing today, by the way.
Huh?
Rico Lewis was amazing today.
It was very good. Very, very good. Oscar Bob was amazing on that right side. That's why Savinho's leaving. He doesn't have a spot.
Yeah.
But where is Foden? Do you think it's Foden? I don't think Foden is going to start in this team. I just said it many times. I think Foden is going to start.
Foden's going to start when?
He's not going to start.
Oh, he's not going to start. Yeah, today actually they were discussing it on the terrace, and I'm like, they were speaking like they're so sure that Foden is going to start. And I'm just sat here thinking like, why are you so certain? Like, what made you so certain that? I don't think he will start. You know, I really don't think he'll start.
I think there will be 3. I think in this season there will be 3 agendas that will run so deep this season. Right, 3 agendas, and I'm telling you now, these 3 agendas will run to the point that every single mistake is going to be analyzed. Every single bad game, every single not start will be analyzed. The 3 agendas are as follows. The number 1 agenda in the league will be Victor Gyökeres. Any game Victor Gyökeres doesn't score, it will be over-analyzed. Every game. Right? The number 2 agenda will be Wirtz. Every game Wirtz doesn't get a GA or he doesn't play well, people are going to over-analyze it. The third one is going to be Phil Foden. Now, why? Because Phil Foden didn't have a good season last season. And I think these 3 agendas will run. And these 3 players will have the most pressure this season. And I'm telling you something. Even if Isak joins Liverpool, the agenda will not be as strong. Because Isak already proven last season. Like it's not going to be... Like if Isak joins Liverpool and get 20 goals or 22 goals or something like this, or 23 goals, nobody cares. As long as Liverpool are winning. Wirtz is going to be the one. The reason why Wirtz is because of the City and Bayern links. Because Liverpool went and he rejected City. And City already running the agenda against him versus Shirky. Right? No one is running agenda Isak versus Gyökeres. No one is doing that. That is not running. Everyone is admitting that Isak was the dream signing for Arsenal. And because they were told he's not for sale, they moved on to Victor Gyökeres. The Wirtz agenda, though, any game that he doesn't play well, is going to be a big problem.
I think even today, the reaction, like on the football terrace on my watch along, bro, as soon as Shirky scored, Sean was there, bro. There was a flood of people immediately. Shirky won versus even Diallo, fraudulent Arsenal fan, has nothing to do with City. Shirky won Wirtz 0. I'm like, حبيبي Shirky won Odegaard 0 as well. So now what? يا اخي سر يعني ايش يعني زي اللي بتاخر انجازات ابن عمه. طب انت شو دخلك يا اخي؟ انت talk about
there is no agenda. There is nobody. No one is running agenda against Odegaard this season. No.
Why? Because he was already shit last year. Why shouldn't we run an agenda?
Because he's not.
He's already shit, more. No. This is you being biased.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why Victor Gyökeres is more. Because already you have the Arsenal's biggest positive content creators out there, likes of Igal, are actually putting him out of the combined 11 with Man United. So they're already not having pressure on him. You know what I mean? Like already, Arsenal fans are admitting that it doesn't matter if Odegaard's not having a good season. He's a flop. It doesn't matter. Like that is why the agenda is not gonna run. But Foden, because he won Player of the Season, because Man City fans, the agenda runs when you are protected by your own fan base.
So it makes it difficult because every time you have a conversation about Foden, they're like, he went through personal.
Yes.
Like they try to cancel you. Almost,
but the Arsenal fans don't protect Odegaard like Man City fans protect Foden.
Oh yeah, they do. Yeah, maybe not.
Like they don't. Like now you got Igal is saying that maybe if we get Eze, Odegaard can be dropped. Okay, so the protection is not as deep as Man City fans protecting bro, they're finding every excuse on earth for Phil Foden.
Yeah, they find
as Liverpool fans will protect Wirtz to that, bro. Liverpool fans.
Actually, Liverpool fans have shown the ability to criticize their own multiple times across the last 3-4 years. Even from when I met you, when I was criticizing Mane at the time, who's literally a club legend, bro. We've shown the ability to criticize, but at the same time, we're being honest, we're being fair, we're being objective. Habibi, the guy has played one effing game, bro. One game. Just have to be patient. That's it. It's just one game. If this goes on till match week 5, Yani, Habibi, we'll talk then, but it's match week 1. It's literally match week 1, bro.
I know what you're talking about, but it's gonna run, bro. You know that it's gonna run.
Yeah.
It's running. It's gonna run. It's gonna run. Agenda or not agenda. Talk to me about Wirtz. But again, I'm seeing a player that has a lot of talent, but okay. Inter playing a friendly, so I'm watching the friendly.
Into all this excitement is over a friendly. هسا حبيبي بعدين معك. All this because of a friendly. I have some shame, Allah.
We're playing good. We have an attack that is lethal now. You know that, right? We have an attack that is physically very strong.
What's your lethal attack?
Thuram, Esposito, young guy, is very big. Boni, and El Toro.
Who?
El Toro. Someone called Boni, you don't know. But someone from Parma. We signed another Thuram. We signed another Thuram.
You're trying to create a team of giants.
Yes, we signed another Thuram. You watch him play, we signed another Thuram.
I've never been interested in watching Serie A for like the last 15 years compared to what I used to like to watch before. Look, here's the thing with everything you just said, okay? Look.
No, Allah, I'm not trying to convince that bro, I'm telling you, this is going to be I'm saying it from now, guys. It's going to be a trophyless season. A trophyless season. We have a manager that has, until this moment, 17 games on a top flight. Like Arne Slot won the league with final.
Right?
Christian Kifu. Like,
I remember at the start, they rumored that Fabregas was going to be your manager. I don't know what changed.
Como said, pay us. Como said, pay us. They signed a contract with them. Said, pay the rent. Like they're like, this is the first time I see like a club is like, to let him go, you'll have to pay us. And Inter's like, what do you mean? He wants like, he said, pay us.
How much they want?
They wanted, I think, like a big release clause. Oh, here we go.
Anyway, forget Fabregas. Look, back to everything you just said. Look, tomorrow's game, all eyes are going to be on that game right there. The whole world is watching. It's the last game of the Premier League weekend as well. So it has heightened pressure on it. And Arsenal and Man United already hate each other, already can't stand each other, shit like that. So I think it's going to create a very interesting dynamic in game. Now,
do you think if Arsenal lose, how's the meltdown? Or don't win?
Oh, it's going to be unbelievable meltdown because the patience has run thin with the Arsenal fans. They don't have time. That's actually the point that I was going to make. Look, if Man United lose tomorrow, it's okay. Man United fans, I know you might get upset. John James is probably in the chat, but I'm going to be honest. Man United lose tomorrow's game. Everyone's just going to say, guys, we're 15th. Where we have a lot to do, have a lot to work with. There are improvements. We look better, blah, blah, blah. The problem is with Arsenal is the fans have run out of patience. Halas, the patience have wore thin. And this is something that I've spoken to you about on your channel, my channel, 100 times. I think Arsenal this season are in such a pressure cooker situation. Yani imagine the whole club. Like imagine you go to your kitchen right now, open up the pressure cooker, put Arsenal هيك جوا pressure cooker, close it, put it on the fire. That's Arsenal right now. So they just don't have the ability to be patient. That's the thing. And by the way, neither should they be patient. Arsenal fans don't need to be patient. خلاص, the patience of ran thin. So for me, away at United tomorrow, I think it's going to be very telling. I think it's going to be very telling. You get me? But here's the thing. You say if we get battered, you'll be pissed. Okay. But if United lose 2-1 and you put up a great fight and you play some good football, as a United fan, you ain't going to go like, hammer him out, your shit. Blah. Like, you ain't going to say any of this. But it's different for Arsenal. I think a 1-1 draw is enough for Arsenal fans to melt down. I promise you. Genuinely. I think a 1-1 draw tomorrow, Mo, and the Arsenal fans are going to be
100%.
pissed off. Like, and by the way, do you think that they have the right to be pissed off?
No.
Why?
Because it's the first game of the season. They're playing away at Old Trafford. Man United have front three. No, they don't. I'm being serious. طب ما انت you asked me
100% back, chat.
طب والله العظيم انت you asked me and I answered you. I don't think it's warranted. I know the meltdown will happen, but I don't think it's warranted.
The meltdown is not because of game week 1. The meltdown is because of phase 6. Do you understand the difference?
No, but the first game of the season, you're playing away at Man United. If Arsenal play well tomorrow, if they lose, meltdown. If they lose, okay. If they draw, not as.
Why do you act like you haven't worked with Arsenal fans before, or you don't know what Arsenal fans are?
No, I know who you're talking about. You're talking about
no. Before you go there,
you're talking about damn pots. But I'm not talking about. I'm talking about my opinion. I'm talking about my opinion.
No, I'm not talking about Lee.
Same.
Yeah,
same for City.
How about Saad and Ashraf? Okay. The ones that we work with on a weekly basis. So you're going to tell Saad and Ashraf tomorrow, if the game ends 1-1, that they're entitled, if they're angry? Come on.
It's 1-1 tomorrow. It depends on the performance.
Maybe it's season 6, episode 1.
You're asking me my opinion.
You're leaving out the most important, because you're annoying. Mo, don't be disingenuous. You're correct.
And I'm not disingenuous.
Wait. You're correct. It's episode 1, but it's episode 1 of season 6. Do you understand the problem?
I'm sorry. I don't think they're gonna be. I don't think they're gonna be like there shouldn't be meltdown tomorrow if they draw. I don't think so. They're gonna have a meltdown. I'm not saying that they won't, but I don't think there should be. No, you're fantastic. You're fantastic, Martin, today. Watch my video, Martin. Did Foden play today, Martin? Where's Foden? Why didn't Foden play today? Why didn't Foden play? Apparently you don't need Foden. No, it was very good, Martin, today. It was amazing. It was fantastic. And to be honest with you, Reijnders was a bowler today. Fantastic, to be honest. He was out of this world.
One thing about me is I didn't rule off Manchester City. From the beginning, I didn't rule off Manchester City. I know who City are, and I know what they're capable of. That's all I'm going to say. I already know what they're capable of. I'm not going to rule them out like they're a bunch of nobodies. I ain't going to do that.
I'm not ruling them.
You want to rule them out? Rule them out. I won't.
I am not ruling them out. I'm still thinking that I think they are third favorites for me. I said that many times. I still think they're third favorite.
Okay, City being below Liverpool is understandable. Why are they below Arsenal?
Because their defense is still a little bit weaker. And Rodri, I haven't seen Rodri back. Yeah, Nico Gonzalez played well today. Yeah, but again, that is Wolves.
Liverpool need to buy a centre back because they conceded twice at Bournemouth. City keep a clean sheet, and then you say, "Oh my God, they need defenders." Now you cannot play both sides. Pick and choose. Clean sheet, they need defenders. Concede 2 goals, they need defenders. Choose, Habibi. Choose. What do you want? Tell me.
City have defenders. City have defenders. The difference between you, Habibi, Konate, and Van Dijk by themselves is equal to their whole defense.
Their whole defense.
La wallah. Wallah, that's what I believe.
The reason why he conceded against Bournemouth is because Slot made the mistake of playing Endo right back, but he corrected it immediately, put Gomez right back, and then khalas, order was restored immediately. That's just the truth about the game. Today, let me ask you a question. Today, did City get counter-attacked?
Yeah, many times.
I 100% agree with you. Did City concede chances today?
Yes, he did.
Mm-hmm. Every time, I promise you, even Martin will tell you he'll agree with me. Every time you'll watch City and Liverpool this season, unless it's like against Burnley or some shit, you're going to see us concede counterattacks. Because Liverpool and City are playing offensive football.
ما Arsenal play offensive football. يا ابني numbers say this. يا حبيبي numbers say this. Arsenal have the most touches in the opposition's half. Arsenal have, I think, the second most touches in the opposition's half. Monta, you don't know. And the problem with you is you don't know. Inta, you don't know. The difference between you and Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool, and Arsenal is that when Arsenal lose the ball, they press for a little bit and then they all fall back. That's the difference. ما تخلينيش اقول عليك you don't know ball. ما تخلينيش اقول عليك you don't know ball. Seriously, ما تخلينيش اقول عليك you don't know ball.
Cook him. Don't even boil him. Fry him. Cook him. Man's got an agenda. Come on.
There you go. That's Martin right there.
That's
if
the
you're
problem.
If you're going to imply that Arsenal play attacking football, then fuck the eye test. خلاص. Now
Inta,
we're
you
all
don't know.
stats and shit. If you're going to say Arsenal play offensive football, I'm sorry. I don't just disagree. I 100% categorically, catastrophically disagree. Genuinely.
Inta,
Arsenal.
you don't know.
Can I tell you actually the thing? Can I tell you something?
Know. That's a problem.
Okay.
I don't know.
Husam thinks Rice is better than Caicedo. Correct?
Correct, you think so?
Hello. Who has the better goalkeeper? Arsenal or anyone but Liverpool? Arsenal. Best defense in the league? Arsenal. Arsenal's midfield, I rate. Can I tell you something? Arsenal's fuck all the touches in opposition box. Arsenal play in the final third is dreadful for the most part. I don't think they're creative enough. I don't think they take enough risks. And by the way, this is something that you have yourself have mentioned before. Mr. Mo, can you tell the world who had more big chances created last season, Bournemouth or Arsenal?
I don't know. Maybe Bournemouth.
Habibi, you're the one that brought the stat up, Malak.
Maybe Bournemouth. I don't know. I'm checking. I'm checking some
have
stats.
more chances created than Arsenal, but Arsenal play offensive football. Are you mad?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna. One day you don't know. That's a problem.
You're talking about touches in opposition box. That's not what I'm talking about.
That's what it is. That's what's
No,
called.
I'm not talking about that.
But you don't know. You don't know. I'm gonna tell you why you don't know. I'm gonna prove you completely wrong. Okay, we were talking about defense. We're not talking about chances created. Arsenal lack chances created. Arsenal are weak in terms of chances created last season. We all know this. Arsenal are fifth, right? But what brought offensive football and your reasoning, and I'm gonna prove you wrong. Your reasoning of City conceding chances and Liverpool
again, who has chances created? Where are they in chances created?
No, I don't care about chances created. Okay, just hold on.
Okay, I won't argue it. But just tell me where.
No. Arsenal are fifth. Arsenal are fifth or sixth last season chances created.
I don't know who.
City, Chelsea,
Liverpool,
Liverpool, Bournemouth, I think.
Hello. Okay, go on.
But hold on. Our argument, our discussion was not about chances created. It's not about how the offense part work. Arsenal, offensive football is not working. But are they trying to play offensive football? Yes. The reason why we mentioned offensive football, you mentioned offensive football, because you spoke about why City and Liverpool concede more chances than the others. It's because Liverpool and City play offensive football. That is not the reason why you concede chances. The reason why you concede chances is because you commit more players forward. That means you commit more players forward. But yes, of course, when you commit more players forward, you are suspect to transition because you're pressing high, you're playing high on the pitch, your players are camping in the opposition's half. And when you lose the ball,
isn't committing more players forward by definition attacking play?
Okay. So to prove you, no, but yes, no. Attacking play is chances creation, number of crosses, and all this stuff. Okay, hold on. What makes that's attacking play. Offensive football. What you mean by offensive football is how many players.
Mo's destroying his own argument. He just don't realize it. By the way, you're destroying your own argument.
I am not. You're not listening. That's a problem. When a team has, let me ask you. No. I want you. No. I want your mic because I want you to answer. When a team committing too many players, doesn't that mean they are getting the most touches in the opposition's half. Isn't that the definition of teams that are committing players? Because they're getting more touches. Yes or no? It's a yes or no question. It's
Put
a yes
the
or
number
no.
one in the chat if you think Mo has cooked his own argument.
The problem is, Husam, now, if you don't answer this, you already lost, huh? You know
Because
the
you're
argument.
talking about touches in the opposition
Okay.
box. Touches in
no,
the
no.
opposition box could come from corners. Touches in the opposition box could come from a right winger cutting it back. It's true. It's, by the way, it's true whether you like it or not. Touches in the opposition box can come from a right winger playing an overlapping pass to the right back. That's also a touch in the opposition box. Touches in the opposition box could also mean the fact that they're trying to walk it into the goal instead of taking risks. Now, the reason why I chose chances created, it's not your argument. I accept that it's not your argument. But the reason why I chose chances created is I cannot call Arsenal with Saka, Martinelli, Trossard, and Havertz offensive when they have less chances created than Bournemouth.
I don't care about offensive. Go back to the defense. Why do Arsenal concede? Okay, so I want to ask you a straight question. Let's bring this back. Why do Arsenal concede less chances than Liverpool and Man City? Give me an answer.
Oh, that's actually a perfect question for me.
Yes.
I'll take you back to a game. I'll give you a genuine answer. But I'll take you back to a game. Do you remember when we did MHF last season after Arsenal 3, Nottingham Forest 0? Do you remember?
Yes.
Me and you said...
I don't remember what happened.
Okay, they beat Forest 3-0 and they played offensive football. Do you remember what me and you said? Arteta has released the shackles off the players and allowed them to play attacking football. Now, why do Arsenal not concede chances is because their line isn't as high as our line. It's because they have centre-backs playing right-back and left-back. And centre-backs by nature are better defenders than right-backs and left-backs by nature because they're practicing their whole life on how to defend. And it's because Arsenal play with a defensive-minded double pivot. Rice and Partey are both defensive-minded. They don't look forward as much. Reijnders is an offensive-minded player. McAllister is an offensive-minded player. Enzo Fernandez is an offensive-minded player. So that's the reason why Arsenal's line is not as high as us. And even if they do have a high line as much as us, because they have centre-backs at right-back and left-back, and they have a defensive double pivot, they concede less chances. Also, one thing you have to, this is purely an eye test thing, but I think even you will agree more. Liverpool and City in the final third take a lot more risks than Arsenal.
100%.
This is just true. Yes. Yeah, I'll give you an example. Liverpool second goal conceded yesterday. Didn't Mo take a risk by playing that pass to Szoboszlai?
Yeah.
He took a risk, we conceded a goal. Arsenal don't do those things. You get me? Arsenal don't do that shit. That's the problem.
Okay, just to answer you, number one, you saying that their line is not as high. Factually speaking, their line is as high as Liverpool. That's one. The only team that plays a higher line than them in the league is Manchester City. Number two, the reason why Declan Rice, actually, his positioning on the pitch is harder than McAllister on the pitch. Okay? That's factual. By the way, guys, when Rice plays as an 8, as McAllister is playing an 8, and Gravenberch is the Thomas Partey. I'm giving you factual information. You can go check it, guys. Declan Rice positioning on the pitch is higher than Alexis McAllister. So by definition, Rice has to come back quicker and faster than McAllister, okay? For him to cover. The reason why, I'm just going to give you the final answer. The fullback, I will give you that. However, Robertson last season, his positioning was very deep, much deeper than everyone else. You know that Robertson was basically kind of a third center back on the left. He wasn't as attacking as Trent, right? The reason why Arsenal don't concede more chances than Liverpool is that because the recovery is one of the best in the world. They recover all in shape. It is not about they're not playing attacking football. It's that because Mikel Arteta, once the team loses the ball, he gives them some seconds to recover the ball. If they don't recover the ball, they all run to have most of the players behind the ball. That's not called defensive football. That's called recovery in shape. Let me give you why Arteta is doing this. Because, right, Arteta doesn't want to concede chances at all. He wants to stay in the game. Right? Yeah. That's not called defensive football. That is called, he is so adamant.
So explain Brighton. Explain
Yeah.
Brighton to me.
Okay, he had okay, that's the problem. He had a man down. That's why we criticize Arteta.
Not had a man down against Fulham.
Yeah, but that's the difference. Arteta doesn't take as much risk, and
But
that's
that's the
why.
thing.
But that's the whole point. That's not called defensive football, because people say Arsenal play defensive football. No, they don't. Arsenal,
Mhm.
once they lose the ball, they have some seconds. They don't keep players ahead of the ball. That's what they do. They don't do this. Arsenal are a team that is so adamant to get back in shape, right? As a defensive unit once they lose the ball. But once they have the ball, they are actually the team with the highest position in terms of where the ball is in the league. You know that last season, right? You know what the
Mhm.
problem is? They fucking do the boring stuff with passing it around without taking any risks.
Mhm.
This is why Arsenal are an offensive team without teeth. They don't do
Mhm.
anything. They have the ball. Dribble. Cross the ball. Do something. Take a shot. No, I'm going to pass it around. And that is the problem. They are an offensive team that doesn't know how to create chances. They are
Yes.
trying. So this is why my argument versus your argument is that Arteta is a defensive coach. No, he's not. He's an offensive coach that lost the ability or lost his vision on how to create chances.
Mhm.
That is his problem.
If you ask me or Martin right now who's better defensively, me and Martin both will tell you Arsenal are better defensively.
100%. 100%.
Yeah, but
I'm not
we
disagreeing.
cannot argue that Arsenal are better defensively. But then when we're talking about the opposite argument, which is City and Liverpool take more risks, they're more offensive. You know, even like we talk about like higher line and stuff. Yes, but here's the thing: the Liverpool high line is a high line of Van Dijk and Konate. Best. The Arsenal high line includes Declan Rice
No.
being 2 meters ahead of them. It
How?
includes Timber
Declan,
as the
I just
centre-back
told
playing
you.
right back.
Yeah, but that's factually wrong. I told you Declan Rice, when Arsenal has the ball, he's actually the highest midfielder. Odegaard is behind him. Positioning. Odegaard is behind him. انت عارف ان Declan Rice is the box crasher. He's very high on the pitch. Declan Rice. He's playing. But the difference is he's very athletic. That's why he runs back quicker than everyone else. He's more athletic than everyone. He's more athletic than McAllister.
Mhm.
That is the problem. Why am I getting this shit? What is it? Anyway. That is the problem. Let's do the super chats. Big up everyone, by the way, guys, for sending super chats. Appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for supporting
We
the
back,
channel.
baby. We back.
It's the
We have
first.
big plans as well, so there will be content every day, inshallah, even if it's not live content.
Yeah, turn on the notification bell.
You guys are not ready. There might be.
This is, you are
pre-recorded.
spot on. You are spot on. Now,
Thank you. That's
Martin
what I
is
say.
talking.
I agree with Martin.
Martin is talking. That doesn't mean that Arteta is defensive, but Arteta has turned into.
Okay,
he wants
let's
so much control.
adjust. Let's adjust. Arteta is defensive for the options that he has. Okay, because there is no way that Evan Nielsen, Semenyo, and Ouattara should have more chances created than Arsenal. That's the truth. So he's defensive for the options that he employs. سلامتك.
معلش ممكن تتكلم شوية.
Anyway, guys, Mo is an agenda merchant. Arsenal are so boring to watch. They're shit to watch going forward. You get me, blood? You know, I don't find them entertaining at all. I don't know what Mo is smoking when he says they're entertaining. They ain't entertaining at all. They're actually fucking shit to watch when it comes to entertainment. You get me? There have been some of them. The best naps I've ever had in my life were after Arsenal games. I used to say City are boring. After watching City today, I cannot claim boring anymore. The shit that I saw from City today was unbelievable, Jeff. You get me? Compared to the shit that I see from Arsenal on a daily basis. Like and subscribe. Oh, God.
يا أخي قال لي نغزة غريبة.
شو منغزة وين؟ معتك؟
Like on the right side, I don't know, like gallbladder or something like this. It's very strange.
Did you eat something bad?
No, I didn't, wallah.
What did you eat?
Maybe I did. Like my wife got like Chick-fil-A. I don't think you know what it is.
Everyone knows what Chick-fil-A is, ya haywan. I know about the Chick-fil-A sauce.
I didn't eat the sauce, to be honest with you. I don't like the fucking sauce. Let's do super chats because I might need to like go start my
Fast
show.
food
like.
in the US is ass.
Bro, fast food in the US is shit. It's not even
Yeah.
like anything.
In the
you
Middle
know?
East, it's like gourmet.
Sometimes. Okay, now this it's getting worse. We need to do the super chats because I need to do my show, bro. Anyway, there's nobody there anyway. انت طب هتركز معانا ولا ايه؟ يا ممكن
هيني معك.
ركز طيب do the super chats. Start.
Okay. Our defending can be funny, but how many more clean sheets Arsenal have compared to Liverpool since the beginning of 2025? It's actually quite funny. Jack actually told me this before. We actually have only one less clean sheet than Arsenal.
Yeah, last season,
Yep.
yes.
Yeah, we only have one less clean sheet than Arsenal. The thing is why like I rate Liverpool and like the way that we have our centre backs is because our centre backs do a lot of one-on-one defending. That's the thing. Foden fetching Pep his water bottle is what my guy Triple A is saying. Arsenal do play offensive football, offensive to the.
Aboud, that's a funny one. Aboud, you won. Aboud, والله you won. Aboud.
ايوه يا عبود اجلدهم
والله
لا
حلو
تخلي
عبود.
مؤمن to gaslight you,
والله-
bro.
والله حلو
Talking about
Aboud.
offensive,
I like it.
offensive my ass.
It's a very, very good.
When I tune in to Arsenal United tomorrow, inshallah, I'm expecting United to do the entertaining part. Love you, Mo, but don't compare our attacks to Mo.
No,
to
it's
Arsenal,
not.
sorry. City pool is about attack with pace. I agree, bro. You watch some of the football Liverpool and City played. Okay, you want to know something? Since you want to do game week 1 comparisons, let's compare the football that City and Liverpool played today and yesterday to what Arsenal do tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm waiting for this shit, bro. If fucking Mikel Arteta turn up tomorrow to Old Trafford and hold them back and hold them, guys, I got a surprise for you.
I swear to God, Robbie Blood. Game
Yeah.
over. Game over.
Kai Havertz is starting tomorrow. Kai
Oh,
Havertz.
God. Oh, God.
Kai Havertz is
Stop
starting
making things up.
tomorrow.
Arsenal play the highest defensive line in Europe in 23-24. We didn't play a double pivot last season. Rice was an 8. We also played large parts of the season without our best creators. Large parts of the season is 8 Premier League games. Damn, that's a very large part. That's number 1, Leo. Second of all, look, I've already explained the high line thing to Mo. Yes, you can have a higher line than us, but you got a centre back on the right and a centre back on the left. Us, we have full-time fullbacks. Ait Nouri, and of course on the right they want Livramento, but they got Matheus Nunes, who's actually a midfielder. And he's actually an offensive thinking midfielder. Same with us. Left back, Kerkez. Right back, Frimpong. Before that, Robertson and Trent. You get me? So it's different kettle of fish. Arsenal's attacking and creation was impacted by availability. So you might argue the style of play was heavily linked towards measured and having the ball and picking the right moment than spamming. Picking the right moment. First of all, City know how to pick the right moment. Liverpool know how to pick the right moment, aka the McAllister pass to Ekitike. So it's not about moment. It's about the way that you take risks in the final third. Big up my guy Tim, who says last season was the anomaly, by the way. The over-reliance on the defense, in my opinion, was because of the injury and attack couldn't be relied on to win the games. The 2 seasons prior, our creation and fluidity was way, way better. No, I think that's the first one where you lost the league after Saliba got injured. I'd agree with you. Everyone would agree with you. The second one, I wouldn't say. I think fluidity is a big word. أنت عم redirect لحالك؟
أعتقد yeah. بس لسه nobody's there. Someone is there. Mike Das is there. Only Mike Das.
Okay, big up to you, Tim. Listen, big up to all of you guys.
Hold on. Is that the rest of the super chat?
خلاص كملنا. Big up to all of you guys. Make sure you guys are liking. Make sure you guys are subscribing. This stream is going to take over to Footy Judge Mo. Go over there and spam 5-0 Mo. You get me? Love you all, and I'll see you guys over there, man. Peace out.